being pulled in just like I am.
If somebody else killed Andy Ferris, it'll come out at the trial.
Now, you heard what Judd said? Hainline will handle the trial. If there is a trial. Not you.
We'll see. Come on. I'll be right behind you.
So my Western watch of the week this week is from 1960 and it's called Gunfighters of Abilene. And this starred Buster Crabbe, who I don't think I've ever seen in a Western before, to be honest. And he's a lot older here. This was kind of late on in his career and he's a lot craggier in the face, but that suited him, this Western, I thought. He's kind of lost his matinee idol looks from the Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers days of TV fame. But it suited him here. It took me a while to get used to him in the Western, but once I did, it kind of seemed a little bit out of place. But once I did get used to that, he was pretty good, I thought. And it's got a solid cast, this film. You've got Bart McLean in there, who's excellent, and Judith Ames as a love interest is really good also. And it's a low-budget Western, but they hide that well for the most part in this film, I thought. There's not a lot of action, and the action that is there is not that great, but it's kind of made up for with some really good drama scenes and some really solid performances, especially Bart McLean, who's the anchor of this film. He's excellent. Plot-wise, Buster Crabbe plays this kind of former gunslinger called Kip Tanner. I keep wanting to put an S in the front of that and make him skip. And he comes back to his family ranch, his family farm, to help out his brother, his estranged brother. They don't get on because Skip Tanner's kind of background, his gunslinging background, and his brother Gene is an upstanding citizen. So when he arrives there to help out, there's no sign of his brother. He's disappeared, and he's actually wanted for robbery and murder. So when Skip Tanner, Crabbe's character, starts to investigate, he kind of locks horns with the local bigwig rancher, played by the great Barton McLean.
Killing Judd. And that's what the courts are going to believe.
Kip, he might make them believe it.
Yes, he just might.
Marty, get his guns. Now shoot!
But it's a solid little second feature Western, this, I thought. It only gets 5.6 on IMDb, but I would give this 6.2 out of 10 easily, or higher. Very entertaining. I thought Buster Crabbe was really solid, especially during the action scenes and the horse riding and that kind of thing. He's a natural at doing that kind of stuff. Obviously, he's got his physical past of swimming, etc. He's a real athlete, obviously. But Bart McLean's excellent in this film. He really does gives them the drama some really solid gravitas. And Judith Ames is really good as his headstrong daughter. I mean, headstrong in a good way, I thought. But yeah, a solid little Western, this. Entertaining. I thought it was entertained all the way along. And I'm going to look at some more Buster Crabbe films after this, Westerns, and see what it's like. He made a lot of Westerns, apparently, in the 30s and the 40s, low-budget ones, and then kind of took a break and then came back and did a couple in the 50s. And this one was a real late one in the 60s, so it must have been one of his later films all round. But yeah, not a bad little film. Gunfighters of Abilene is kind of a generic title. It doesn't really have any bearing on the film, I don't think, but a solid little B-movie Western.